now got to get back in control. He's kind of keeping his hands where he needs them. He's on the edge of the mat. Sagen does a nice lift and takes Rhett back to the mat.
A couple of times he's gotten to his feet, and Sagen pretty good strength to get up there. Now Rhett working his way around, trying to hit a reversal here.
Sagen tried to strap on him, went all the way across. Rhett pulled hard on it and got some gap, and then came around in behind, working hard at trying to come in behind and get that 2-point reversal.
And he does get it. He leads 4-0 here with 1:20 to go in the second period, and now he can ride. He rode really well in the first period.
He did. He's trying a little bit of everything right now. He's trying that right side, working that wrist hard, trying to get it to the middle of his back, I believe. Now he gets the left wrist, gets it rolled through. But he's keeping him heavy on the hips, heavy. Won't even let him get off flat of the mat.
Tigers in the opening match of the night against Concordia for the league championship, and Red Coppice up 4-0.
Not giving Sagen a chance right now. He's keeping him so flat he can't even come up. Now he's got a leg in, so he's got to stay under them arms. They're close to the out of bounds. Sagen tries to go across, and they go out.
41 seconds left in the second period. Red Coppice leads it 4-0. They come back to center. Both crowds, the student section's on their feet. Tigers have a great student section here at homecoming week.
Sagen starts coming up, but he chops that arm. Now he's got a ball and chain he's looking to get. Can't quite get it, so he comes back up and keeps that shoulder heavy in the middle of the back. Keeps him flat. He's just waiting for Sagen to make some kind of mistake, and so far Sagen's done a good job of cover-up, and he can't quite get anything that he really wants. He's working a lot of different moves in there, and Sagen's doing a good job of defending them off and really only down by 4.
10 seconds remain, second period. He has expended a lot of energy, though, Kremling, to fend off what Coppice has been working on. 2 seconds left.
Right now, Rhett's got a chicken wing in on that left side, but ran out of time.
So the Tigers, Red Coppice, a senior here on senior night, leading 4-0. And Sagen wants to ride. He hasn't had the chance. He trails by 4, and he chooses the up position.
Well, he's gotten reversed once. He's gotten taken down once. So now his only chance now is on top, so he gets reversed again. And good job by Rhett. Started coming up and hit a switch on the outside.
In 11 seconds, Benny.
Yes. He's kind of owning Sagen right now. He really is. He's really dominated this match.
Now working on top.
Working at that
deep half. He's turned him almost to the head. That's that flexibility Benny talked about.
Yeah, Sagen got that outside leg up. See that left leg? So he can't quite get it. He was going to go into a cradle, but he couldn't get that. So he switches to the other side.
1:23 to go in the match. Red Coppice leading 6-0 here.
Rhett's feeling and wants a pin so bad you can tell he is really working hard at it.
He knows extra points with the Tigers. 2 open weight classes. Those extra points will be huge tonight. Even if he could get him to his back and maybe get a major decision. Now, Kremling to his feet. Coppice trying to hit a cradle.
And here he's going to try to jerk back here. Doesn't work. So you need to get back in, stay in control, stay on them hips. Staying under them arms. Trying to little power half on the left side. It's not there. He's going to maybe cut him.
He is. He wants to go back on his feet. Goes in for a single leg. Kremling goes in on top. Rhett's down underneath with double leg in position. 40 seconds to work.
Kremling hits a sprawl pretty hard, and Rhett's really fighting it, trying to get to that position. I think he's catching his breath. Now he's going to step up, puts the head to the outside. Has to go back under. Now he's cutting the stallmate, so back to their feet.
Which is good for Red. He's been really good on his feet. He leads 6-1 right now with 27 seconds to go in the match. Shot in by Kremling. Nice job by Red.
Yeah, he really shot too fast after he cut him. He didn't get set up good enough. He didn't get a good position in there. Now he's working on top, trying to shuck by. Behind that arm, which he needs to be.
There's the reversal.
That's a takedown for 2.
8-1 with 5 seconds left. Trying to turn him here in the closing seconds. And Red Coppice on senior night wins it 8-1. Dominating fashion for Red.
Concordia Panthers are clamping their man because he didn't give up that pin.
True. Yeah.
And, between a second place qualifier right now or 6th and 2nd ranking, he dominated that young man.
He really did. A junior, Kremling, a senior for the Tigers. Red Coppice, one of 3 seniors here tonight. Might mention also that Coach Brandon Pigorish honored before the matches tonight, getting his 100th dual victory of his career last week against the Abilene Cowboys. Not only they beat Abilene, it gets his 100th, so exciting stuff. And the Tigers are open at 113, and Concordia has Jordan Anguish, a senior.
I thought it was the tournament over the weekend that he got.
Oh, on the tournament.
Actually,
a dual victory. Yeah, okay.
And so that's where that happened. So
very good.
But 99 was probably, or 98 was probably too, Abilene. Yeah. Anytime you can beat Abilene, it's pretty special.
So Concordia gets the win by default. By the way, there were 2 JV matches earlier. It would be Aiden Hatcher, who lost by injury default, and he was able to get to the sideline and with some help, but his left knee, you can see, propped up and iced down right now. And then Wyatt Varner got the crowd electrified early with a pin for the Tigers, freshman for Clay Center.
That's when we knew it was going to be loud because they went crazy when he won. So that was cool.
At 120, Garrett Calavoda will go up against the Concordia Panthers' Kobe Tyler. Calavoda, a sophomore, Tyler, a freshman. Garrett's had a good year as well.
We're going to get the team score correct here because we're still sitting at 3-0, and with that bye that we gave up in the 113, they get 6.
So the Tigers trail 6-3 in the duel. We're underway at 120 pounds. Garrett Calavoda for the Tigers. They lock up at center max. Now ear to ear, come back to their feet.
Exactly right, ear to ear. Now they got elbow to elbow. They're tied up, and right now just trying to make a position, make a little angle so they can get somewhere.
Garrett really bull rushing to the sideline as Tyler goes out of bounds, and right back to center they go.
2 wrestlers that almost look mirrored. I mean, their physique is almost identical. Right now, ear to ear again. They're trying to hit collar tie down and make that. Tried an outside ankle pick. It wasn't there.
They both went down low level to their knees. Now back still low, but up. Now an ankle pick try by Tyler misses.
Thought he had it there, but Calavoda just pulled back on it and got his leverage back. Drives him on out. Going to be out of bounds here.
Stopped at a minute 13 to go in the opening period. No score as of yet. Garrett Calavoda here at 120. Both wrestlers kind of take a little shot. Now they lock back up again.
Garrett did a great job of that head fake, but he was almost kind of stepping back, so he didn't get in there like he needed to do, and got the clearance, but wasn't there. So
now trying to circle around is Tyler, and Calavoda, good job to scramble with him on the edge.
And drive into him so he doesn't give it that angle.
Back to center they come with 52 to work. Locked up at center mat one more time.
They like to lock up their hands elbow to elbows, don't they?
Almost the mirror image of their bodies and the way they wrestle, Benny, for that matter.
Sometimes that makes it really hard on both wrestlers because it's just it's like they're wrestling themselves, everything's the same, and it's going to be a little more difficult.
Shot in by Calavoda. He's got his head down, but he does have both legs. Some good strength there.
Yeah,
he lifts and comes behind. He's got a 2-point takedown.
So hard to do with your head in the dead center like that, and he did it. He got his head out to the side, and then it came to him. He got
14 seconds left in the first period. Late second points as well for Calavoda. And now rides with 7 to work and a 2-0 lead.
Straddling them hips, keeping them downside. He's going to ride it on out. 2 seconds, 1 second. There's the end of the first.
Thursday night of high school wrestling. Of course, a week from tomorrow, regional wrestling begins in Concordia. So next Friday and Saturday, we'll have coverage of every match live here on KCLY of the Tigers in the postseason.
Tyler deferred, so we took down. Kobe tries to chop him. He's trying to come up, but he gets his wrist away. Now he's got to get his hand back. Working with his head on the mat, working to clear his hand there. He's got it cleared. Now he comes up. But he got a hand caught coming up, so we got to get back and get that hand cleared.
With cat and mouse between the two. Garrett's gotten to near his feet a couple of times, and Toby Tyler just keeps bringing him back down. Pretty impressive strength by 2 underclassmen. Sophomore and freshman going at each other.
It really is. Calavoda comes up. He's trying to clear. He does a switch up on the feet.
Right on the edge.
Could get at least 1 here, I think, before we're done. But
if he breaks the leg, he could have 2. They're right on the edge of the circle. Tyler trying to scoot off. Garrett trying to scoot it back on the mats.
He needs to try hard and get around, or he's going to get a stalemate. He's got a cradle locked up, but he's got to now use that cradle and
he's got the one leg
out. Keeps that cradle in.
Right on the edge. So the cradle's in there. Ooh, now he loses it for a moment. Now Tyler trying to scramble around and no points awarded. Pretty good effort on both sides. Calavota leads 2-0. Second period, 42 to work. Garrett goes back down.
Tyler starts on the left side from Concordia. Wants to start. Put his arm, does an outside switch, comes to his feet on the edge of the mat, gets heel tripped back to the mat. Calavota trying to clear that arm up and come again.
Goes to his feet one more time, and then back down to the mat he goes with 26 to work in the second.
He can't seem to get cleared and then take control of that hand and get out. So once he does that, I think he'll get that escape.
Down to 17.
Calavota trying to get cleared, trying to get dropped.
Almost fell back on Kobe Tyler. 7 seconds left. Tyler was able to keep him in position. And it looks like we'll go to the final 2 minutes. Calavota leading 2-0. Great scramble, really, by both wrestlers. Tell you what, Garrett Calavota, we've said this since last year, he's always racing back to the middle to go. You wonder at some point if he doesn't wear Kobe Tyler down.
Could happen. That took a lot of strength for Kobe Tyler to that entire period to keep him down.
Right.
Right now, Calavota on top. It's on the right-hand side. He's trying to working them wrists hard.
Just underway here in the final period.
Maybe has a chicken wing on the right side. I can't quite see from here.
Digging in hard. It looks like he at least thinks he's got one coming if he doesn't have it already.
Still can't see. He's covered it up.
Now cradle maybe, or ball and chain.
Yep, he has the ball and chain.
Heavy with the head up top and still keeping the hips in position from side to side.
Now he gave the ball and chain up, but he's still got it. Now he switches to a chicken wing on that left side. Tyler's got his arm back. So now Calavota's got to work at his wrist again and work on something.
Minute 10 to work here. The Tigers here at Calavota here in the third period leading 2-0.
Calavota's got 58 seconds left. He's got to ride him on out. He's up 2-0, staying heavy on the hips, and he's working them arms hard.
51 seconds remain. Tyler trying to sit out.
Ooh, he almost gets some back points, but it's not there. He's got a Lundy. He's got it held on pretty tight.
Now they're going to stop action and a warn for stalling against the Tigers. Calavota with 39 to work. He leads 2-0. 120-pound weight here in the duel against the Panthers.
Does a good job of breaking him down flat again. Now he's working on trying to get a cross face. Don't get too high there. He's staying heavy on them hips again.
Now out to the side he goes.
Now he's got a hand over the top. He has to come around and gets it behind the arm. Spirals him down.
18 seconds.
He may have a half in on that other side. Boy, it's so covered, I can't tell.
Right.
He's flat. Maybe he had a strap in on there, and he's just working hard on the wrist.
5 seconds left. Garrett Calavota leads 2-0. He is going to get the win at 120 pounds over Kobe Tyler. It's a 2-0 victory. And the Tigers 2-1 on the night. Red Coppa started with an 8-1 win. The Tigers were open at 113. And now Garrett Calavota ties it back up 6 apiece against Kobe Tyler. And it brings up Parker Tholstrup. 126 pounds. He'll take on a freshman, Daniel Vines here. Parker, a junior, has been in and out of the state rankings through the year. He doesn't wrestle as many matches as most guys do. He battles some arthritic problems. He really works on diet and conditioning. It's amazing that he's able to do what he does in the sport of wrestling. Now back underway. 126 pounds, Tholstrup going to work.
Goes right into a front headlock and an underhook. He's trying to milk that down. And David Vines doing what he should, grab a hold of his elbows and try and not let him have that.
Parker still with strong hold on the front headlock.
Now he's going to try to go around behind him. If he doesn't get it, David Vines comes to his feet and gets away.
Vines lost his mouthpiece, so they allow him to put it back in, and we're back underway.
Parker sure has the length on David Vines.
Right.
He's 4 inches taller than he is.
An underhook in.
Tried to head slap him down, get some angles. Now he's trying to come in there, go over the top with the left arm. Now he comes down, grabs the wrist, controls it. and they break apart.
126-pound weight class, 3 matches finished. We're tied at 6. Parker Tholster for the Tigers going right now at 126.
Well, 2-on-1 rushing. Now he shucks
deep
shot
shot.
to a double leg.
Lifting.
Lift. He's going to have to take him back.
He's got the takedown. Now looking to the sideline. His coach is coaching him where to position to work from here as he rides with a 2-0 lead.
With a really, really tight waist. He's trying to get that left arm, trying to bring it in, either Lundy it or get control of it.
Does have some control. Well, now he lost it again. Vine's trying to post up, and Parker breaks him back down to the mat one more time.
Parker goes to the outside.
Half. He must have a half in, right? Chicken wing, I think. I think you're right.
Arm.
Working way out to the left right now. And
a little lift set here across, and then he might get him, but he's keeping him pretty flat to the mat.
16 seconds to go in the first period. Parker Tholstrup leads 2-0. Right on. Yeah, no kidding. Gets him back inside. Tried a quick tilt, didn't get it. 3 seconds left. And Parker Tholstrup will lead 2-0 going into period 2. Tied at 6 in the duel. Tholstrup trying to put the Tigers back on top here for the NCKL championship.
We're going to start. Parker's going to be in the down position to start this second period, leading 2-0.
Daniel Vines goes in on top, tries to chop the arm. Parker trying to hit a switch, sitting out, and does get the reversal and lead 4-0.
Parker's got that length, and then he just reached back there. He's so long, he grabbed a hold of him, arched his head, and got that switch. Nice job.
15 seconds in, and he leads 4-0 now in the second period. 1:40 left.
Trying to stack him, trying to get his head under, but David Vines does a nice job of lifting that head so it couldn't go under.
Parker Tholstrup in great control right now.
Sparing, he's down the mat. I think he's really digging for either chicken wing on the right side.
Still with that tight waist, and now working on the opposite side.
Keep him heavy. Shoulders are heavy in the middle of the mat. That's something he likes because he's already moved
way out
to
the side. Yeah, exactly.
Got the barred arm on our
side. That's the chicken wing I can
there
see on the opposite side now that he's working on. A minute left in the second. He leads 4-0. He's trying to walk it around. Vines trying to keep himself flat to the mat.
Drive that sucker right in his ear. He'll make him turn.
Patience right now for Tholstrup. Now he loses the chicken wing and a scramble by Vine, and he will let him up for an escape. Parker back on his feet with a 4-1 lead. Second period action. Daniel Vines trying to make his way in. Tholstrup eyeing him. They both take a shot down to the knees, hop back up. 33 seconds to work.
Vines kind of dancing around, kind of like, I'm going to get you, I'm going to get you. And I think what's going to happen is Parker's going to smother him here. He's
front headlock.
Gets behind, puts his head down, gets behind that arm and spins around for the 2 points.
So Tholstrup will go up 6-1 with 13 to go second period, and now he's got him driven down to the mat again. Very heavy on top, 8 seconds to work.
You ever see a boxer, he comes out and he acts like he's really going to knock him out, and then all of a sudden he gets knocked out himself, and that's kind of where that was looking at me.
You saw that coming, didn't you? Then he saw that from the get-go. I think he was pretty excited to not be having his face in the mat because Parker's ridden him really, really hard. So 6-1, the Tigers, Parker Tholstrup leading here at 126 pounds over Daniel Vines of Concordia.
And right now, Concordia is liking what's going on because they haven't given up them pins. And
right,
you know, right now Parker is going to work hard, and they all have. But Concordia's done a nice job of staying out of a really bad situation.
Now he's barred the arm across.
There he goes.
Looking to scoop the head.
Scoop the head. Bring that leg up. Bring that leg up.
Lifting with it. He's got a long time to work on this. If he can keep in position, although Vines gets to his feet.
Yep, Vines gets to his feet. He's got a double leg. Parker's going to throw him and go around behind and go out of bounds.
So nothing, no points. A big scramble. Both crowds excited. Tholstrup still leads 6-1. 90 seconds left in the match.
Any kind of life at all, and they like it, you know, and it's any time that he can't. If he doesn't get pinned, they're going to love it.
Right.
So right now he's working on that chicken wing bar art again.
Out to the right side.
David Vines is just trying to keep either leg on either side and keep getting turned whichever way Bolster goes. He really posts that leg out, try and keep getting turned. You see it right there. His leg's almost to his head. He's so far.
Goldstrip
trying to drive it over.
Trying to turn him over here.
Going to break in the waist if he does.
He's getting back point. Now he turns him.
Now you got him. Now drive it down.
45 seconds to work. They're taking a really close look for a Tiger pin. 42.
Look at David Vines' hips. They're all the way flat.
Amazing.
The other way.
Now Goldstrip turns him a little bit tighter.
Like a python. You just got to keep working it.
33 seconds still to work on this thing. They're looking tight right now. Goldstrip stretching it out.
David Vines' mouthpiece comes out. Both just trying to push the shoulder down.
And now Vines flattens back out. It'll be 9-1 with 15 to work. The Panther crowd goes crazy, and we understand why. The Tigers need the extra point. 8 seconds. Goldstrip nearly had him. They took a close look. Now he tries to stack late with 2 seconds, 1 second.
Don't give him
a escape given late. Will be a 9-2 decision. The Tigers will take the lead, but they miss out on a major decision. 9-2, though, the final. Parker Goldstrip with the win. The Tigers are 3-1 to start. Their only loss at open weight class. The Tigers have 2 opens here tonight, 113 and 182. And now we have Isaiah Johnson for the Tigers. Will take on Toby Wallmeyer of Concordia. 9-6, Tigers lead in the duel. We're up to the 132-pound weight class now. And they just announced Daniel Vine, so I'm not sure who. Yeah, that's Isaiah Johnson went over the Tigers, and a takedown early for Concordia. So we may have had a substitution. We don't have a roster that will let us know who is going for Concordia.
Quick deep shot. Say Daniel Vine.
Well, they announced Daniel Vines, which is who Goldstrip was matched to wrestle against.
Yeah, and they're calling Daniel.
They are saying, so this is Vines against the Tigers at 132 pounds. Isaiah Johnson with the Tigers, a freshman, down 2-0 here in the first period, 1:22 to go.
Daniel Vines got that arm right in the back now. If he gets to the side, he's going to scoop, but it's not there. Johnson trying to get position again, get his arm back, and he does.
So he's got his legs free for a moment. Now gathered back in by Vines. And so Daniel Vines did not wrestle Goldstrip. Parker did win 9-2. So they put somebody in his place and did some rearranging in their matchups for Concordia, trying to win this duel as well. Tigers lead the duel 9-6.
No wonder they were so happy.
Really? Yeah, no kidding.
Vines just staying heavy on them hips. Johnson trying to keep them getting turned.
Down to 33 to work in the first period.
Vines got a half in on him. But
Johnson trying. Now he does get out of it to his feet in this case. 2-1.
Got to protect that low shot, because last time Daniel Vines got a really low single. There he goes again for that low single, trying to come out the back door.
12 seconds remains in the first period.
Now he's got to get
down to 5. Now it will be stopped with a potentially dangerous.
No.
They say locked hands?
No. He crossed his leg, but he had an arm in there.
That's what Coach Bigorsh is saying.
Pulled his arm through, and he had his arm in there.
And the official is not going to accept the explanation. It will be the Tigers down 3-1. So a penalty point awarded. Closing seconds here in the first period. And we'll go to period 2. Johnson trailing here 3-1. The Tigers lead the duel 9-6. We're up to the 132-pound weight class.
This Daniel Vines.
Concordia will defer. Yeah. And the Tigers will take down for Johnson, also a freshman for the Tigers. Trying to get his hands free and base up.
Working, keeping them hands out. Daniel Vines working hard, trying to do that cross face. Now they're trying to tilt. Got the cross body with the leg in.
Johnson gets it back, though, and bellies down.
It's a tough call going down because we've seen Vines how hard he was riding. We did get an escape there
Late,
at the end late because he got a little sloppy, but most of the time we were trying to keep him getting turned or stay off our back. Johnson's still keeping himself head up and working hard at trying not to get anything too crazy. Vines got that power half in. He's going to the side. Johnson gets flipped over, trying to come all the way through.
Trying to roll across it. Still a minute 7 to go. Vines in there pretty deep.
Doesn't get there.
Johnson trying to keep a shoulder
here.
up.
57 seconds left. Now Vines crawls on top.
Trying to stretch it out.
Straight buys the legs in. Johnson, we can't see his back from here. It's to the opposite side.
Now kicks a little bit, keeping a shoulder, and there's the pin. So the Panthers get a win by fall at 132 pounds. That is Daniel Vines. It moves up to 132. And so the Tigers will now trail in the duel as we head to the 136-pound weight class. This is Cade Anderson, so they do stay with Anderson in this position. And it will be Alec Tipsword for the Tigers. A sophomore against Anderson, the junior, at 136. Play center now down 12-9 in the duel. And we're underway. Anderson, front headlock. Now they both lock up to their feet. They break apart.
Anderson driving, takes them on out of bounds. They go back to center.
Alec Tipsword for the Tigers. Play center can get something, big, heavy single leg in there by Anderson, but they go outside the circle almost too quick in there. Back underway, there's a single leg.
Single leg, but Anderson sprawls on him. Aiden Anderson from Concordia does a nice job sprawling.
They're
right now,
trying to raise up, though.
Pull it up.
Now both have a leg in control. Now they both lose the leg, and they go locked up near the edge. There's a little fireman by Tipsword.
He throws him and gets the lateral drop on him. This is not good. He's smothering him hard. Minute 15 seconds left here in the first period.
Tipsword trying to fight it off, keeping one shoulder up so far. Anderson in there deep, trying to crunch him down. Officials looking close. Still a minute to go in this period.
Alex trying to get away. He's trying to come around the other way.
Almost circled around, and he does.
That arm out. He does.
He avoids the pin. He'll give up 3 near falls, but he avoids the pin.
That's just sheer determination there because he was really in a bad spot. He kept fighting and finally got that arm where he needed to get it and get around and through and did not get pinned.
38 to work here in the second period. Tipsword trailing 5-0, but still in the match.
Trying to catch his breath right now.
I hear you.
Because he used a lot of it right there. Now Alex trying to get a hand control and just hang on for dear life right now to the end of the way he tries to get that breath back.
Right. Now does start to get his base back. 15 seconds. Now to his feet. Right near the edge. Lifted and put back down to the mat. 7 seconds remaining. Right on the edge of the circle. And Alec Tipsword's going to trail 5-0, but he is still in this thing.
That's right. That's the big thing.
So it's Brandon Pagorsh quickly up to applaud, and they're going to give the choice to Concordia, and they will fight it deferred. Is that right?
Yep.
So Anderson takes down.
Anderson steps out. Alex follows him around behind. Staying in control. He's trying to cut across and pull that thigh down and stay in control. There he comes over the top. It's not a really good thing to do here on this side. Cade Anderson gets a hold of that arm. He's going to pull on that arm and then reach back and try to come around with his left arm. Alex got to get around behind him.
He's trying to circle with him. Now they drive out of bounds. And back to center they will come. Again, Tipsword trailing 5-0. The Tigers down 12-9 in the duel. Homecoming week, senior night, and the MCKL championship on the line.
Alex goes to the right side on the start and gets him stopped. Cade Anderson came to his feet and He stopped him and got him back down. Now he drives across.
No cross face.
Another cross face.
Goes opposite
Both
side.
sides. He's getting too high with them arms, though. And if Cade gets a hold of him, pulls on that arm.
That's what he's doing
now
right
he'll
now.
use his left arm, and he'll pull his left arm back around by. There he's got that leg. Now he lifts. Comes around for the 2 points.
7-0 lead with 56 to work. The Tigers, Alec Tipsord down 7-0. And now working from underneath after the reversal.
Now Alex has got to try and just stay in good position here in the last 40 seconds of this second period. Don't give anything up and just keep on good hand control.
See if he can make something happen with your choice or in the third. 32 to work.
Anderson grabs the left ankle, picks it up, tries to drive him back down flat. Alex has got the right arm. He's pulling hard on it. He can come up and keep control of it, but he can't.
19 seconds. Tipsord working from underneath, trailing 7-0 against Cade Anderson, a junior for the Panthers.
Both these wrestlers spending a lot of energy.
Yeah, power half in by Anderson. Gives that up. Tipsord almost to his feet. 2 seconds left. 1 second, feeling the hand. And he'll go to the final 2 minutes down 7-0.
I think if Alex can outlast him physically, he's going to maybe come out of this. Looks to me like Anderson's getting a little bit winded. What do you think?
I feel the same way. Tigers seem to be in. We said that before. They race back to center despite whether they're leading or behind. Tipsord got to his feet early there, and then Anderson able to take him back down, and now he drapes over the top of him here in this third period with Tipsord trailing 7-0.
Ooh, hard cross face. Alex comes to his feet, trying to get hand control, but gets heel tripped back to his mat.
Now back to the edge of the circle with just over a minute 30 to go in the match. Tipsord trailing 7-0. Kind of what you just said, Benny. We see Alec right back there. Cade trying to grab some wind on his way back.
I think Cade's just trying to hang on for dear life right now. Now he just go as fast as he can. There's a switch on him. Getting around behind.
Tipsord's got a front headlock on the switch.
Pancake. He's got both.
He's trying to set one up. A minute 20 left to go in the match. Tipsord battling here, down 7-0.
Reaching behind. Got the ankle. He's got to keep
step across.
Head.
Trying to step around the edge.
He's going hard.
Great position right here. He breaks the hips. He's got the reversal, and it's 7-2. So Alec Tipsord gets the reversal. Just under a minute to work.
Anderson does a set out. Alex follows him. I think Alex should cut him.
Right on the edge. Now to their feet. Works out to the side.
Now he's got a little fit. Pulling back. Pulling back.
Anderson flattens out. 38 seconds. Tipsord needs to get him on the mat, though, to continue this move.
He's got a cradle now. He gave up the fist and went into a cradle of it. He can get him pulled back. But he's over the top. Anderson grabbed the hand and put him back over the other side. Now he does a little fireman.
Oh, almost a pancake by Tipsord. It ends up being an escape. An escape. They are back on their feet, down 8-2 now. Alec Tipsord with 17.7 to work. He goes in
double. Don't let him lift you.
No points either way. Still got a single leg in there.
Single.
8 seconds, all that's left in the match. 5 seconds. He won't have time to finish it, but Alec Tipsord was nearly pinned, you remember, Benny, in the first period.
With, what, a minute and 15 seconds
and
remaining?
Fought it off, yeah.
He was flat on his back.
Impressive effort by Alec Tipsord, the sophomore. He does lose 2-8, but he hangs in there. That will bring up Taylor Dumas, who had been injured the last week for the Tigers and was unable to wrestle in Abilene, but he's back here tonight. The freshman for Clay Center will take on a senior in Easton Hake at 145 pounds. And I think we've made a move here. So it is Dumas at 145 against Easton Hake, we believe. For Concordia, we're back underway. Just underway. Tigers now down 15-9 in the duel. Dumas, the freshman, goes in. Hake comes in behind, lifts, and puts him to the mat for a 2-point takedown. Dumas trying to reverse. He does hit a switch for a moment. Now ahead of his shoulder, but he couldn't quite finish it. Active match by both these guys. Now near the edge they scoot, and they'll whistle them out of bounds.
Yeah, you can sure tell Eden Hake, a senior. I mean, he's just matured and strong, and did a nice job, Dumas did, of pancaking him, and then Eden Hake just took him all the way across the mat, went out of bounds.
Dumas again trying to hit a switch, gets one leg in control, but he's flattened underneath the Hake right now, and now Hake breaks the hands. Dumas, though, very active.
Now he's got a cradle against him, so he's got to be careful here. Yep. Kicks out of it. Now he's trying to cut across.
Minute left in the first.
Bridging and arching. He's trying to come back, but he can't quite get there, so he bellies down, which is a good thing to do.
Now we may have blood. They give 3 back points. Potentially dangerous was the quick.
Does a good job. Get around now this time. Comes underneath
the headlock.
Trying to milk it, drive. He's got to be careful here. That Hake's so strong.
Now he works the circles behind. He's got the reversal down 5-2.
Hake's trying to keep a hold of that leg, and right now he's trying to get it back. Got to get that arm back there. He does it. Hake tries a little sit out. Try to follow.
20 seconds left.
Give up one here.
He gives the escape up, and he's down 6-2. Right on the edge. Hake now with the front headlock, and they go out of the circle with 9.9 to work.
Dumas running back to the center, walking back here, and be on our feet.
Back underway, 6-2. Dumas trailing by 4. 7 seconds to go. First period. Been a lot of action in his first period. Shot in there by Hake, and Dumas almost countered it. Just ran out of time as the buzzer sounds.
I think Hake's running out of gas, too, myself, a little bit.
It does look that way. See Dumas look to the sideline with no concern. He's down 6-2. Just about set to work here. Second period. Tigers in a duel for the NCKL title, trailing 15-9.
Work on the right side. We do an outside switch. The other side comes all the way around.
Almost to a cradle. Couldn't quite get that.
Well, he's trying to pull him back. Who's got the locked hands?
Somebody's locked hands.
Had to be.
They'll split them apart.
Green.
It's a point to Clay Center. 6-3 now. Then Dumas hits that switch in a hurry.
Down 4.
That's where he was.
Yes, and they never got the escape. He just got the locked hands.
So it could be an opportunity here with a penalty point. Now hit a switch maybe. He sits out so quickly. Now Hake trying to suck him backwards.
Hake trying to double underhook and pull him back, and doesn't do it. Dumas tries to belly back down.
Just underway, 30 seconds into the second period.
Right, if he can get to his knees up and then hit that switch again. He's hit it several times and done a good job with it. Here's a tilt.
He is getting back.
I don't know how.
Dumas really bridged up. Did he get enough to give him any points?
Well,
he's got 3 fingers out that he's going to award. I don't think he could have
given him forced way early.
Yeah. Now Dumas back, bellies down, and it is 3 back points. So 9-6. Dumas trails here in the second period, a minute to go. Taylor working from underneath.
Yep, Dumas has got to get his hips up so he can hit that switch and get around. Trying to get a power half, fight it off.
Hake riding on top against Taylor Dumas of the Tigers, a freshman. Tigers trail 15-9 in the duel.
Hake slips the leg in. Tries to slip them both in. He's a swim.
30 seconds remains in the second period. Under the spotlight here in the den.
Dumas trying to swim up and get his arm through. Get your arm through. There's 2. Get your arm through. Get your arm through.
He's driving. He's still driving. There's 2, and he's got him running back. Taylor Dumas with 2, with 1. He will get the reversal, and he will get back points. 2 points awarded. That's going to be a 4-point move, and we'll cut this lead now to 9-5. Is that right?
That's correct.
9-5 going into the final period. 9-7, yeah, within 2. Okay. Didn't seem right, the 4-point deficit. So a 2-point lead for Hake. And now we've got an injury timeout. It'll give us a chance to take a break here as well. You're listening to Clay Center Tiger Wrestling.
Many of us take breathing for granted, but for others, breathing has become difficult. If you're one who now needs additional oxygen, the staff at Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy understands your condition. With a doctor's order, they can match you with the right equipment, including oxygen, CPAP, or BiPAP machines. For those needing compression stockings, you'll find a selection of attractive hoses for men and women. Patterson's will also bill your Medicare prescriptions for you. Come see them in downtown Clay Center.
9-7, Dumas trails. He will ride to begin this final period, and he has battled and battled and battled in this one. Has himself within 2 now. And way out to the side. Now lifts. He's got a cradle in position, loses it. Now back in position. Now a reversal hit by Hake, and Dumas in some trouble, down 11-7. He almost had Hake to his back.
Belly down, belly down. There you go. Get a restart here.
Still time to work down 4. He had a 4-point move, remember, at the end of the second period to get within 2.
Just got too excited there after he missed it, and then he got taken down again, which he needed to kind of stay in control and get in there. Now he's got to get up here and that switch there.
Trying to lean back to get now tilt. Now he
Switch
sets across. And it's 3-point reversal. He's back within 2, 11-9. So
bring it across. Bring it
2.
across. Got his chicken wing in, trying to bring it across. When he cuts across, he better be ready because he's going to come hard.
50 seconds to work.
Keep going. Oh, he about had it. He
still got the arm bar, but he lost the chicken wing.
Yeah, and he let him belly down the other way. He had him so close, he needed to keep bringing that arm so he would cut it across. Now he needs to come back and shoot a half.
32 seconds to work. Down by just 2. He puts the power half in for a moment. Now it's crossface. Hake not going to do anything. He leads with short time, 22 seconds.
Crossface trying to maybe a far side cradle. I don't know, but
15 to work. Down by 2. Stalling against Concordia. Dumas with 8 seconds left.
And trying to dig a chicken wing in now.
3 seconds, 2 seconds. Trying to walk him across, but he runs out of time. What a battle for the freshman, Taylor Dumas. He will lose a 9-11 matchup here against Easton Hake, the senior for Concordia. So the Tigers will now head to 152 pounds, and Brett Loader is due up. What a battle by your freshman out there, though. Coaches have to feel good about that.
Yeah, they really do. A couple little things here and there, and that match would have been a lot different. But Concordia is waiting to see who we put on the mat first before they decide who they're going to go with.
18-9, the lead for Concordia in the duel. Brett Loader at 152 comes out to the mat. Another freshman for the Tigers. If Concordia is checking in, we'll see if we can hear the announcement of who. Nathan Brown. It is the matchup that was originally scheduled to go. So freshman Loader against sophomore Brown, and we are underway at 152. The Tigers trailing 18-9 in the duel right now, needing something to go their way. Great battles thus far, but points have been tough against this Panthers undefeated team in league.
Both wrestlers stand pretty high so far. Nothing really, really low. They're just hand fighting and just break apart. They don't want really each other touching, but
Brett goes to a low-level knee every once in a while. Head tap by Brown. Now a shot in by Loader. Goes deep.
Kind of cross the body, so he's going to have to really work at trying to keep that on, that leg.
Trying to keep it in control. Now Brown trying to work a cradle. Loader's trying to work out of it.
He is. He's trying to suck that leg in. Now he's got it. Now he's got control.
Trying to kick across.
There he's got it. Get that arm out. As soon as he gets that arm out, he'll get 2.
What a scramble by Brett Loader. I didn't think he could hang on to the leg that long.
I didn't either because it was across the body as far as you could get it with the opposite arm, but he did a good job coming through. He's trying to get a leg in and get him start ridden, but Nathan's caught that leg. It's to me like he's got a hold of it.
Now chicken wing by Loader.
That's it.
Brett leads 2-0 with 35 to work in this first period.
Loader was trying to get the left foot in and get a body ride in, and Nathan Brown, I think, got a hold of his foot with his left hand. That's why Brett can't do anything because his foot's caught. He's got a hold of it
now. Yeah,
he can't do anything with it. Now he's doing a power half from this side.
Now he kicks the leg free.
Oh, there's a stack.
Almost had him stacked up. Loader did against Brown. As Brown bellies down, Brett leads 2-0.
No points out of that.
Right. Loader riding well, though, after an early 2-point takedown as the first period ends, and Brett Loader, the freshman, will lead 2-0.
Play center's choice. We're going to go down.
Loader steps back in. Tigers down 18-9 in the duel. Still a ways to go, though. We're at 152.
Brown starts on the left side. Loader tripods up. So long. He's so comfortable with where he's at when he hits the mat. Now he comes back to his feet. Trying to come back up.
Trip back down.
Comes back up. Tripods up. Brown keeps staying behind. Loader gets hand control.
Heels. Trying to get the leg loose again. Brown keeping enough control. Now Loader faces up and gets the escape and leads 3-0.
Loader's got hand control. He lets go of it, and they split apart.
Brett was really good on his feet the first period, taking a 2-point takedown, and now the escape leads 3-0.
There he tries to come in, and nothing there. Brown's trying to come around.
Oh, single leg take by Loader, and he's got a takedown from underneath.
Just keeps his head down, and he just reaches and grabs. He's so long.
Brown had a front headlock he was working on, and Loader just used it to his advantage. And now leads 5-0. Working way up top.
Yeah, he's really, really high. Comes back.
48 to work, second period. Tight waist in by Loader.
Brett had his hand over the top, so Brown's got a hold of it, just hanging on to it.
He leads. Loader leads 5-0 here with 34 to work in the second.
With them facing the way they are, it's really tough to see what's going on with them hands, but he's staying in good control on the hip side. Now
maybe a half in there because he's trying to stretch him out, it looks like.
Got the forearm on the right side, but I can't tell if he just has a weak chicken wing on this left side. Now he goes to a cross-face cradle.
12 seconds to work in the second period. Brett Loader leads 5-0.
That's not there, so he breaks loose of that.
Short time here in the second, and Brett Loader will lead 5-0 going into the final 2 minutes. For the freshmen, we'll see what Concordia chooses. They're going to go on their feet. I'm surprised at this. I guess down 5, you feel like you got to make something big happen, but Loader's been really good on his feet.
I don't think you can ride him, and you can tell he's been getting ridden pretty hard.
Yeah.
So he can get a 5-point move. This is the only way he's really going to get back into it. So he just needs to stay in good position and find him a good shot again. There it is. It's that outside single, and he pulls up hard on it and goes across and gets the 2.
Now up 7-0 with some time to work on top. He's been close to turning. Brown's really just kind of flattened out on him and not let him expose much. Loader leads 7-0.
Brett seen just for a glimpse, he had a chance for a half, and he went for it as fast as he could, and Nathan Brown closed the door on him. So now he's got to work in behind here, and he's really working hard on that wrist. How come he always faces away from us?
That's been all night, it seems like.
We're going to tell him next time he's got to know where we're at facing.
They have warned Concordia for stalling, and Brown has just been flattened out against Loader. He's really dominated thus far in this match with a minute to go. And Brett trying to do everything he can to get him turned over here. The Tigers need those extra points.
They're trying to get that leg in on a cross body. I don't know if he got it or not. Doesn't look like he did. Maybe he did.
And we've got to stop.
Now we're calling us for stalling.
7-0. Tigers lead it in the match. They trail 18-9 in the duel, and they have allowed an escape and go back on their feet, see if Brett can make something happen from neutral. There's a shot again, deep, single leg. Another 2-point takedown. He leads 9-1 now. 27 to work.
He almost caught him on his back that time. Come in here on this side, get that half.
18 seconds.
Brown, I think, got Brett's arm over there. He hang on to it, and he won't let go of it.
We're down to 10 seconds. Brett Loader leads 9-1. It'll be a major decision if it stays at this point total. And Brett Loader does win it 9-1. Impressive again by the freshman. Major decision for Loader. Now the Tigers will have their senior, one of their 3 seniors, Austin Brandt, set to take the mat. And Concordia is going to see who they counter with. It's scheduled to be Leighton Kendall, another senior. We're paying attention to Josie Walker, who is taking care of the PA duties tonight. 18-13 now. It is Leighton Kendall. So 2 seniors going head-to-head. The Tigers now down by 5 in this duel. Austin Brandt going to work. Shot in by Kendall, fought off by Brandt. Now the shot by Brandt near the edge. They'll circle out of bounds. Austin, a huge victory last week in the midst of the Tigers' comeback against Abilene. Let's see if he can put something together again here. Brandt.
Forehead to forehead right now. Just going at it right in the middle. Both pushing hard.
Brandt goes down to a knee. Front headlock by Kendall. Now a throw by Kendall takes Brandt to his back. With 1:27 to go, and Austin Brandt is in trouble trying to circle around. He does push through and belly down.
Wow.
He looked dead to rights, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
And somehow Austin Brandt fought it off. And still in this match, but trails 5-0 first period. Long way to go.
That's how quick that can happen, too. He just took advantage of some leverage and just got him right to his back. And Austin did a good job of getting out of that somehow.
Now Brandt working from underneath. He's probably trying to get his wits back about him, if nothing else, after being in really near bad trouble.
Try to come out the back. Austin's going to try to reach back, but he's over the top, so he decides he better belly back down.
42 to work first period. Austin Brandt down 5-0 here at 160 pounds.
Kendall just smothering him. He keeps that arm in there and keeps Lundy tight, and he's up the crotch with the other hand. Now he lets go of that and comes up and gets that arm tie.
Right on the edge of the circle. See Austin trying to clear the hands. Got one caught underneath right now. 18 to work, first period.
Austin needs to get his hips up. When he came out there all the way to the front, he needed to get his hips way up. Now Kendall's got that arm, and he's trying to pull that head up, turn him over.
Turns him again with 6 seconds left. Brandt trying to fight it off, bridging up.
Get out of
2
there.
seconds, and they call the pin with 1.1 left.
That hurt.
So Concordia's Leighton Kendall gets a pin against the Tigers' Austin Brandt, and now the Tigers are going to trail with just 4 weight classes remaining. Sean Little is up next for the Tigers at 170. His opponent is Kean Miller, a sophomore for the Panthers. Miller out at the mat, ready to go. 24-13. The Play Center Tigers now trail by 9. And we're underway.
Big match here.
Little trying to tie up early. Junior for the Tigers. Now they are ear to ear. Fighting for some hand control. Little started in underneath. Now a shot, trying to set up a throw, Little, and now it's countered, but now they break apart.
Didn't quite do it. Didn't have the leverage and the momentum to get through that.
Just underway in this first period at 170 pounds.
Both wrestlers staying inside there, trying to get some inside tie. Break apart. Little likes to reach out and touch. I don't think Miller likes that to a degree.
Now they do lock up. Kind of pressure on each other. Now they break apart again. Then forehead to forehead. 1:07 to go. Sean Little for the Tigers at 170 against Kean Miller of Concordia. Shot by Miller, single leg deep.
Deep single, and then he twists it and gets the 2 points.
2-0. Little will trail here in this opening period at 170.
Trying to keep his base, trying to see what he can do, get the hands clear. He's got 40 seconds left, but they're on the edge of the mat.
Little scoots out now, and they'll whistle it to a stop.
What he needed to do really about 5 seconds earlier is to get to the middle and get a restart.
Down 2-0. Sean Little back in center. 38 to work in the first period. 170 pounds. Does sit out.
He goes over the top, though, instead of under the leg. So he gets thrown back down to the mat. Right now, Miller trying to dig in it looks like he was digging in for a chicken wing on this left side, but it's not there.
Sean not giving up the arm anyway.
Twisting that hip hard so he can't get in there. 15 seconds remaining here in the first.
Little down 2-0. First period. 9 seconds left. Sean working from underneath. Inside of 5.
And that's trying to get a ball and chain, but it's not there.
It's going to end the first period. Little will trail 2-0.
Play center's choice. We're going to defer.
So Concordia will now choose. Miller, thick sophomore at 170.
Yes, he is.
We're back underway.
That's out. Does a little twist over. Oh, Little's trying to keep on top of it, but he can't quite do it.
Just slipped away from him, and now he gives up a takedown and trails 4-0. So Sean Little works from underneath. Again, looked like Miller trying to set the ball and chain up, but he gives that up pretty quick.
Yeah, he did. And it was a reversal. We didn't get an escape there, so it's 4-0. But
4-0,
yeah, he's riding on top, and Little needs to get his base and get up. Right now, Miller just keeping him flat, keeping on his hips.
Stalemate called.
That's just stalling to me. Now he's talking to him. Not my favorite official in the world. And that's the first time I guess I've let that out to the bag tonight.
First time tonight, yeah.
I'll make it the last. Okay, so Miller hits the outside switch and gets away. Little does, excuse me.
Yeah, Little's within 3 now, 4-1.
It's a nice whistle start. Did a little sit-out switch and started coming up and did a good job.
Fireman by Miller, but blocked by Little.
Trying to head milk him down. Ooh, reversed it. Now Miller reversed that, came back over the top, did the same thing to him.
6-1, Miller leading Sean Little, the Tigers, at 170. Tigers down in the duel, 24-13.
This Miller is a physical
stout, isn't he? Yeah, sophomore. And at this upper class, at that age.
They had a lot of 9 freshmen and juniors also on their roster.
Half in there by Miller. Little trying to fight it off.
Good job. He gets the hand control and pulls it back.
25 to go, second period, down 6-1. Tigers will have choice in the final period. There's 20 seconds left in this one.
Well, he's got a chicken wing in. It looks to me like they're always away from us, Rocky. We can't hardly see
it. Has been kind
of
odd tonight. Miller's got back points coming. 4 seconds left. Little trying to get to the third period, down 6-1, and they will close out the second period. It'll be 9-1. Sean Little trailing going to the final 2 minutes.
What are your feet? There you go.
So they'll go neutral, both on their feet to begin this final period of the match and underway.
You would expect Miller just to kind of stay in good position and make Little do something good. So Miller's not probably going to take a shot.
See if Little can find. Oh, there is a shot by Miller.
There was a shot.
Single leg to a double leg.
Into a double. We got to be ready to belly down because we had a deep double. We kept our hand over him.
And now Little in trouble with a long way to go in this final period. Trailing 11-1.
Does it, but Miller goes right into a half and gets the half, and now he pulls him around.
And there's the pin for Concordia.
Little just needed to when he got in so deep on him, he needed to just let go of that head and get the belly down, and it didn't quite work out for him.
So Kean Miller with a win by fall over the Tigers' Sean Little. Place center is open at 182.
Boy, that's a killer, too, when you give up 6 and wrestle nobody.
The Tigers they are open at 182. Hunter Schrader is listed to go at 182 for the Panthers, but we speculate if they'll make a move and make a change. We'll see. Panthers have gone up now 30-13. So the Panther wrestler is checking in right now. And they do move Robert Cross up to 182. And I'm sure they'll move Hunter Schrader down to face Zach Bollinger at 195. Schrader has been state ranked through the season at 195. So Hunter Schrader against Zach Bollinger of the Place Center Tigers. They shake hands at center mat. We're just about ready to go at 195. The Tigers trailing 36-13 now in the duel.
Right to his back, off of a quick double leg.
Bollinger does get belly down for the moment, but a chicken wing in there by Schrader.
There he goes in with a chicken wing with a barred arm and just drive, and he is on the edge of the mat.
Very near the edge.
Stay right there and get on out of bounds.
Schrader,
how are you getting back points when neither?
And there's a pin even. And that will end the period. A win by fall for Hunter Schrader at 195 pounds. And the Tigers have 2 matches left to go. Keegan McDonald here at 220 pounds against Shelby Gersh, a sophomore for the Panthers. And then Logan McDonald at the heavyweight for the Tigers against Dalton Owen.
All right. See what Keegan can get down here with Shelby.
Keegan McDonald underway here. Tigers trail now 42-13 in this duel.
There's a nice outside shot. Suck it up. Going through it, Keegan. There you go.
Gersh tried to sprawl, and McDonald wouldn't let it happen. 2-0 lead now for Keegan McDonald.
Keegan's working hard on a half on the left side.
Now he has it to his back. Now has to slip away right on the edge.
Hadn't had quite enough time to get to that outside and keep that from happening.
4-0, though. He does get 2 back points. Does lead 4-0. Back to center they go. 1:20 to go, first period.
Keegan gets him knocked down flat. There's a cross face. He's got a hard cross face on. He's either going to need to double that up, reaches across, grabs the leg, kind of pushes, pulls that arm across. Could have been there with a reverse half, but missed it. So now he's bellied back down.
Gersh a little slippery right there. Looked like Keegan might have had him in position. A hard cross face.
A really hard strap right there. Pulls him across with that strap. A little high on him, but he needs to come back and settle in.
50 seconds to go in the first. 4-0, McDonald leading.
McDonald staying heavy on him, the end. There's that cross face, grabs that leg, lifts up. Now, that time he gets the reverse half. So he's settled in pretty good there now.
And 30 to work on it for Keegan McDonald. Gersh trying to kick
Suck
out.
It up, grab that other arm.
Very close.
Good.
They're looking at it. Gersh keeping it one shoulder up. McDonald with 15 seconds.
McDonald goes to a half now. Now he goes to a half. He needs to settle in there, get that lifted up good.
Gersh doing all he can, side to side. 2 seconds left. And there's the pin at the buzzer.
Wow.
Tiger pin for Keegan McDonald. So Keegan McDonald at 220 with the Tiger pin.
It was right the last second, wasn't it?
It was a buzzer beater.
Nice pin by Keegan.
And Logan McDonald will wrap it up for the Tigers here at the heavyweight. He will face Dalton Owen, sophomore for the Panthers. 42-19 now. The Tigers will see Concordia win the NCKL League title, but One more chance here. The student section chanting Logan. Logan as he takes the mat. Just underway. Good double leg and now goes up to a bear hug. Trying to set a throw and does get a takedown. McDonald leads 2-0.
With a front headlock with an underhook. Pulls it down. Trying to get the arm back now. Does it. Yeah, he'll cut him.
He'll go back to center and back to neutral. He leads 2-1. Shot in by Owen.
Deep shot by Owen. Logan has to belly down because he just wasn't quite ready for him.
So now 3-1.
Logan trying to tripod a little bit, get hand control.
Still a minute 15 to go in this first.
Tripod's up.
To his feet.
Up to his feet.
Face is up. Owen still has a leg in control. Right on the edge.
Pull that leg back. There you go. Put your weight on him. Pull the leg back. There you go. Doing what he needs to do right here.
Just under a minute to work in the first. McDonald down 1.
There you go.
Now he's got the 2-point reversal. And he will take the lead back at 4-3.
Oh, he's butchering him now. He's got him cut across. Pulling that arm up hard. Staying heavy on him. Stay in there. Keep in there. There you go.
Back points for sure. He wants more to finish it off on senior night here in the Den.
Really staying heavy on him up high. That's what he needs to do.
Still 30 seconds to work on this. Logan looking at the official, asking what do I need to do.
Pull up on the head is what he needs to do, so he can't do it because he's just smothering him with it.
Really close right now. 17 seconds. He's flattening out even further.
This is probably going, well, what you need to do is get out of my way so I can see both sides at the same time.
There it is, the Tiger pin to finish. Logan McDonald on senior night closes it out with a win by fall, a Tiger pin. NCKL champions, yeah, will be Concordia, but this was a really good duel, Penny. I mean, both these teams came after it, fought after it, and right down to the wire. We'll get your thoughts in a moment. Let's get his time out. We'll come back to start to wrap things up here from the Den. The Tigers will lose the duel 42-25, but stay with us. We'll return right after these.
The Citizens National Bank is ready to provide you with a great borrowing experience, whether you're buying, building, or refinancing a home. We offer first-time home buyer, FHA, VA, and conventional home loans with competitive interest rates on a national level and flexible term options to fit your financial situation. With little money down, we can assist you with getting into your dream house. The Citizens National Bank, mortgage loans with the personal attention you deserve. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
There are many decisions a farmer needs to make when planning for a successful